This episode is really to do with the art of networking. And before you roll your eyes or you start to say, nah, I'm an introvert, can't do it, it's not my type, not my jam, I really want to emphasize why this is such a big problem with a lot of coaches, entrepreneurs, and business owners. Because a lot of people right now have this belief that because they're either shy, introvert, or different, that networking is a scary thing and that they don't think if they're going to be, one, confident enough to do it, two, be a point of difference, and three, they've had bad experiences with this type of stuff. And I know from someone who now does events, a lot of people have this belief that when they go to any type of networking event, that they're just going to be tried and sold to. Honey, hello, we're in an industry where we're here to serve, and serving is essentially selling, right? And so we have to really let go of this, because what will happen when you keep holding on to this problem that you're not good enough or networking is just a scam, you're actually going to miss opportunities. Welcome back with Keys to the Queendom. I am your host, Tamara Meyer. I can't even say my name right now. I am your host, Tamara Meyer. There we go. I have absolutely loved this studio. And this episode is really to do with the art of networking. And before you roll your eyes or you start to say, nah, I'm an introvert, can't do it, it's not my type, not my jam, I really want to emphasize why this is such a big problem with a lot of coaches, entrepreneurs, and business owners. Because a lot of people right now have this belief that because they're either shy, introvert, or different, that networking is a scary thing and that they don't think if they're going to be, one, confident enough to do it, two, be a point of difference, and three, they've had bad experiences with this type of stuff. And I know from someone who now does events, a lot of people have this belief that when they go to any type of networking event, that they're just going to be tried and sold to. Honey, hello, we're in an industry where we're here to serve, and serving is essentially selling, right? And so we have to really let go of this, because what will happen when you keep holding on to this problem that you're not good enough or networking is just a scam, you're actually going to miss opportunities. I have connected with so many people from these networking events. I have had some amazing guest speakers because networking has been my fucking jam. But I'll be honest right now and hand on my heart that I get that I get that it can be quite intimidating. You know, sometimes you feel like you don't fit in. But let's look at the opportunities and let's reframe this fear and actually see it as maybe all I have to do is commit to going to an event once a month or just networking in an environment that feels really called for me, right? Picture this, right? 2 years ago, me and Jordan, no, it wasn't even 2 years ago. It was last year. You know, on my birthday, no, it wasn't even last year. It is 2 years ago, 24th of September, 2022, we went to an event together for my birthday as opposed to, you know, going out and drinking. And it was such a beautiful experience because I made it a mission. And I said this to my partner. I go, when I go to this event, and I affirmed this, right, where I'm very big on declaring, I said, I'm going to make sure that I get every single person on stage on my podcast. What do you think happened? I got Dr. John DeMartini, Daniel G, I got Morgan Nelson, Lloyd James Ross. I already knew, without even knowing when, that it was going to happen because I declared it. And so the most amazing thing, just from being at that one event, it opened so much opportunities with business, going overseas, building my podcast, because I took action in the moment. So the first thing I want you guys to really see from a powerful place that your network is your network. Your network is your net worth. Is
Queen, how often have you said, I spent my whole life studying, I've been to school my whole life, and I've actually learned nothing that teaches me the tools and strategies to build a successful business in the outside world. You've probably spent thousands of dollars on courses, or you've heard fake news from business gurus. Well, I'm here to give this incredible news to everyone here right now that this is Queen Stream University. Get out of debt and actually start making money in the online space, knowing and having the foundations to build a successful business. Now, I'm talking because I have gone through the trenches. I have been a fitness coach, built my online business as a pro athlete, and now I am a business coach. You'll go from having absolutely no idea what your business is In the 8 weeks, learn the foundations of knowing what your purpose is, your vision and mission, and also understanding your business values with the execution to know what that business is. You'll also learn branding, social media, content strategy, marketing, and more importantly, how to sell. With Queenstream University, it'll cut out the bullshit and remove all the fluff and get you working specifically on your business so you can execute this in 8 weeks to get ready to launch. I wanted you to have something where you get to access something straight away, where you get to fast track your growth, as well as remove any doubt, any overwhelming sensation or stress, or the question that everyone seems to ask, where do I begin? With Queenstream University, you'll be able to build wealth, freedom, and at the end of the day, be an entrepreneur and be able to say, I have finally built my own thing, my own business. And I've stopped making money for someone else, and I'm now making money for my own empire. Queenstream University.
The value of networking to scale your business, not from just making money, but actually being in front of people where you can then build your network, have phone numbers, WhatsApp, emails from meeting people, right? Because you'd be surprised what would happen when you connect the dots from that one experience, right? So number one, put yourself out there. Commit to that event you're going to go to, whether it's virtual, whether it's interstate. This is something I've actually been really big on, right? When I find out that there is a really big podcaster, Gary Vee or even Stephen Bartlett coming to Australia, I am like, book me a VIP ticket, because I know I will be able to get in front of that person, connect with that person, build content from that experience, but also find a similarity and go, do you remember that person that you met? I was that girl that we had this connection with, and you know what? I would absolutely love to have you on my podcast. A lot of people take for granted meeting people at events, right? Because they think that no one wants to be bothered. They think they're a burden, or they think that they're good enough. So really make a commitment to committing to one event at least a month. If it's not in Australia, go to another country, right? I think people need to make some more bigger moves than playing small and stop using the excuse of money, because if it's important to you, you'll find a way, right? The other thing when it comes to the art of networking, it's actually, number two, it's actually authentic engaging. And I mean, what that means is sometimes when you're on social media, without even realizing it, sometimes people not put on a facade, but sometimes people have perceptions of you. But it's until you meet them in person and you have that beautiful connection that people can see how authentic you are. I mean, yes, we want all of us to feel authentic when we're on social media, but there is something about meeting people in person that really creates that trust, right? So number two, the reason why you want to network, it's to build that authentic engagement and let people see who you are as a person in person as well. I can tell you now, I love when people meet me in person, because they're like, wow, I didn't think you were that short. 5'2", I am a midget. But it's amazing from social media, the perception people have, right? So again, put yourself out there and start to really commit to this beautiful space of seeing it as a leverage for yourself and for your business, right? And what's really amazing about networking in person and building your network, and again, look at my amazing community I've built with Queendom and Empire, right? This has all been through connection and networking. And I always say to the girls, because they're in this beautiful space, network with each other. You'll be surprised what it can open opportunities for. Just because I went to America and met James Whitaker, that has opened up pools of amazing connections. Now that we have this incredible friendship, because I traveled to America, and believe me, I knew I was a whack job spending 6 days in America, but I knew it was important for my business. I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, but I can tell you now, because of that connection with James, I had Dr. Michael Bruce on my podcast. From that, I was able to then, connect with Nick Lowry, who's jumping onto my podcast, who was an NFL player, was back in the day. And this is just, again, the ripple effect. because of that one decision I made to go, I know this is going to be expensive, but it's not about the price. It's the price and it's the cost of not doing something. Because I know some of you guys right now have been thinking and feeling and sitting at nighttime, lying in bed going, man, should I do this thing? And you ponder over it and then you forget about it and then you miss an opportunity and you actually didn't act on your intuition. Which brings me to the final piece with the art of networking.
Hey, beautiful kings and queens, are you right now in a space where you're ready to take action and build your business, yet you struggle where to begin? You're feeling stuck and overwhelmed with all the things you need to do when it comes to building a business. Build the business of your dreams in the online space and be in the arena of all the incredible, great humans out there that are building 7 to 8 figure businesses. Now, the foundations that I truly believe in that you are going to learn through this membership is sales, marketing, content creation, social media, money mindset, and of course, branding. Now, all of this will be accessible for you to be learning what is currently hot right now in the market and how you can create your own business and build a successful business in the online space. All you have to do right now is DM Empire in my Instagram or email myself and my team, and we will get the ball rolling so you can have your empire and start making moves in the online space.
It's actually a really great way to follow up on strategy. It's the follow-up strategy when it comes to, again, having a conversation with someone, getting them on your podcast, getting them on a free strategy call, getting them into your mentorship, your mastermind, your retreat, to collaborate, to do a live, all of the things. So, Queen, this is like just a bit of a motherfucking move you need to do right now. I'm putting on a little bit of the tan blade / like tough love piece. If you're not networking right now, you're going to be left behind. And if you're not seeing the benefit of it, what's the point? You've got this amazing talent, this amazing business, and you just want to stay behind your phone and stay at home? So here's the thing I want you guys to do. Number 1, reach out to as many people that you have met in an event and ask them if they are interested to collaborate with you. Number 2, make sure you find events that you're interested in and going and bloody go. And even if you go by yourself, it's the best thing. And number 3, commit to speaking to 3 people a week that you want to partner with, collaborate with, or work with. And I am going to leave it at that because I might get too fiery. That's not what I want to do. But as I said again, guys, I am your host, Tamara Meyer. This is Keys to the Queendom. Remember, your network is your net worth. I started to realize there were all these identities I had in myself. And when I was dabbling in the life coaching space for me, I started to understand that really what my pain, the thing that I kept hiding, the thing that I kept suppressing, the thing that I was ashamed to talk about was my purpose to share, was my purpose to help you guys. Everyone in this room today is here because you see something in me that you see in yourself. That's it, right? So if you can really bring that into your heart and you think about your ideal clients, if you were to show more of those parts, wouldn't you attract more people that you want to work with?
Inspiring. She brings so much knowledge and resource and information, but also fosters a beautiful, atmosphere of connection.
I felt like I was in a room with some really powerful women.
My favourite mic drop moment was creating impact, showing up so that we can reach as many people as we can.
My key takeaway was having the confidence to just show up.
I wouldn't be where I am today without her and without her knowledge and guidance, and she's made me really believe in myself.
My key takeaway from this is that you should dream big and that you are capable of it, and with the right tools and the right help, you can achieve whatever you want.
I love you.